Something else that we are building up to is next year's World Rowing Masters Regatta. That's, of course, the preparation for that, at least, has gotten underway. South Africa hosting the 2023 edition at Roodeplaat Dam in Tshwane. And the Row SA training camp has kicked off its preparations in Tzaneen in Limpopo. For more on this, we're joined by our sports reporter, Hloni Mtimkulu, who is out, of course, in Tzaneen for us. A very good morning to you, Hloni. So, how are the preparations looking? And I mean, I suppose the other question that our viewers would have is, why begin preparing so early?
Right, good morning, Morena. So we are at, I imagine, a slightly warmer Tzaneen. Behind me is the Tzaneen Dam, which must be warmer than Johannesburg, where you guys are. As you said, the Row SA team is having a camp to prepare, not just for the Masters Regatta next year, but it's actually for the World Champs that are coming up later this year. It is at the Czech Republic, in the Czech Republic, next month, I think it is. So this is why we are here. And then, of course, the longer-term plan is around that World Masters Regatta Championship, which is taking place at the Roodeplaat Dam in Pretoria next year. Now, speaking of the Roodeplaat Dam, I have with me two rows. First of all, I'll start with Jake Green, who will tell us just obviously, Jake, the Roodeplaat Dam is, of course, Row SA's stomping ground, right? You've always been there. You've had national championships, you've had junior national championships, and we've been there as well. But of course, that is out of commission in a way for you guys. Just tell us a bit more about that. What's happening there?
Yes, so you said the RMB national squad is based at Roodeplaat Dam, just outside Pretoria. And we've had some issues in the past, especially with COVID, with hyacinth, which is a weed that grows on the dam and got a bit out of control. And yeah, it's fantastic to get partners with Betway to come and help us put in some new infrastructure along the lines of some jetties and some other upgrades, and just lending us a helping hand with the hyacinth situation. And like you said, rowing's got a proud pedigree and a proud history in this country, and competing against the world. And like you said, Roodeplaat is our stomping ground. So we love that place, and you know we need all the help we can get with making sure that it's good to go, especially for the Masters World Championships next year.
Lovely. I see that there are two rows that are about to launch off, and the two of you will go. Just you've been to two Olympic Games now, and I mean things have happened quite nicely for Team SA since that 2004 Athens Olympics, right? With that with the medals then. Do you guys feel any pressure to kind of do well since then?
I don't think we feel too much pressure, but it's more pride. I think there's a lot of pride in the results that have come in the past, and the big names and the athletes that have rowed in the past. And it's more of it gives us belief that despite the fact that we are a smaller nation competing against these big countries, that we've got everything here. We've got the culture, we have the coaches, we've got the athletes. And I mean, it's amazing to have that backing you all the way. So I mean, we always feel pressure, but pressure is a privilege, and always trying to represent South Africa proudly when we go overseas.
Lovely. So we have, I believe it was bronze in 2004, yes, and then we had the awesome foursome or awesome OAR-some at London, and then of course we had the medals again at Rio 2016. But Tabelo, just for you, just tell us how your World Champs preparations are going.
I think it's quite cool to be down here in Tzaneen to finish the final preparation. You know, obviously the year's been tricky with lots of selection going on, spending every day more so trying to be the best. Obviously in the country, trying to hold off any threats for your position, your seat. And now moving into World Champs, I think it's really cool to be here. It's really cool. I don't think there's a better dam maybe in the world for this kind of preparation. You know, low altitude, great accommodation, great water. So I'd say there's no better place to do it, and it's exciting to see what we can do in 4 weeks.
Lovely. And I know South Africa's done well. Are you promising any promises around medals or a performance of some sort?
I think although we're a small nation, we always perform. You know, I don't like talking necessarily about medals or gold, but I do think that just the general theme in the nation is we'll be competitive, we will be cool to watch, we'll be out there, you know. And I think we are one of the best nations in the world, just in terms of we might not send the numbers, but we have the quality. So any boat you're watching, I think, you know, we'll be out there, and yeah, we'll do well.
Lovely, cool. So, Morena, that was Jake Green and Tabelo Masuta. They are preparing for the World Champs taking place in the Czech Republic next month, that is. And of course, then you also have the World Masters Regatta Championships taking place in Tshwane in 2023. So there's a lot that is happening in the rowing world. And of course, South Africa is a strong rowing nation, as has been stated. And of course, we have the medals to prove as well, Morena.
Most definitely. Thank you very much, Hloni. And although Tabelo doesn't want to talk about getting any kinds of medals, I'm sure he does know that South Africa is expecting gold at the World Champs and at the World Regatta next year.